Dan, professional performance out there, getting our third win on the trot in the Premier League Cup. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, lots of positives from the evening. I thought the senior players that came in to the group really helped with the way they went about their business. Really important for the influence they have on our younger players, but also on a personal note for them. Making sure that they have habits that are going to stand them in good stead for the first team as well. So I thought they were excellent. Some of the younger players, a fantastic opportunity again for them in this competition, and I think ultimately it's a great habit to be in to win games. So yeah, brilliant, a great evening, and a night where again we tried to represent the club to the highest standards that we could.
We've spoken a lot about the competition in training at the moment, and with a few players missing this weekend for international duty, do you feel the first team players out there made a sort of statement to try and get into Gary's plans this weekend?
Yeah, I think they did as much as they could. They were incredibly motivated by that as an opportunity, and I think, like I said, there was good habits overall, and I like the way they went about their business. It was a proper game. Credit to Bristol City. It was a tough game, and I think that was a real benefit to those boys that played tonight. And I hope ultimately that comes out with them being more first team ready for fixtures coming up in this next month.
To talk about those habits there, one of those was the pressing that we saw, which resulted in the second goal. Bristol City were trying to press us a lot, and we played well through it and then hit back with them with the same tactic. Yeah,
and again, I think what we try and do in these games is we try and create real alignment between how the first team play and then the expectations and the way, the style, the principles that we use with the under-21s as well. So yeah, lots of positives from tonight. I think players will be better off the back of it, and that's ultimately the aim of these fixtures.
A major positive as well was seeing Gabe Billington out on the pitch. We know he's been out for a long time, injured. It must be really nice to see him back out there.
Yeah, fantastic. I think you probably saw at the end the group gave him a little round of applause, and again, not to forget Max Edgecombe, who's been out a long time as well. So brilliant for both of those. They thoroughly deserve the opportunity to get back in. They've worked incredibly hard, and I hope this is just a start for them.
And of course, again, seeing a few under-18s out there mixing in with the first team players, which is always a great experience for them that they can build on back with their own age group.
Yeah, definitely. I think what did we finish with? I think Louis Kalis under 16 still, Liam Oakes 17 years old, Theo Cutler 17 years old. So it's fantastic for them to be getting these opportunities, but it's also fantastic for them to be taking these opportunities and playing a part in a team that's winning games. So I think the individuals come out of it with a lot more credit when you can win these games as well. So it's been a good evening overall.
And finally, like you said there with Gabe at the end, it really showed the togetherness in the squad at the moment. Everyone might be there competing for the same spots, the same shirts, but they're all willing each other on to be better.
Yeah, I think that's really the culture and the values of this football club. I think we want to see people have opportunity. I think we want to see people do well, and I think that there can be a healthy competition, but ultimately we're in this together, and we can all do better when we all work together. So yeah, a fantastic evening to see those individuals get back out on the pitch. Great for the young players to be involved, and again good for the senior players to get minutes, to get good habits, and again to have that winning feeling.